Hi, today I want to cover a topic relating to productivity, more so priority management. Why we say yes. What makes us say yes? What are some reasons why we say yes? And I'm going to conclude it with why I say yes. And one of my mentors who is very wise said, when you say yes to something, you inherently say no to others. When you say yes to something, you are inherently saying no to others, and that could be your own self-care, your own exercise, things that matters to you. But because you committed yourself to do other things with others or for others, hence you're denying yourself of doing something for yourself. So with that, let's start on some reasons why we say yes. And of course, this is an exclusive list, but a list that I felt was very convincing. First, we don't want to offend others, so we say yes just so we can help them and not be able or offend them, right? We don't want to disappoint others because when people ask for us, we are, quote, expected to do what has been asked and not to disappoint anyone. You don't want to be viewed as selfish because when you say no, that may perceive that you're being selfish and not wanting to help them because you say no. Is it true or not? None of these are saying it's true or not. I'm just saying these are some reasons why we say yes. We have a desire to help others, so we want to help as many people as possible, and helping others is such an honorable thing. But resources are limited, but it's just especially in healthcare, we choose healthcare because we want to help others. So we have a tendency to say yes. Sometimes we struggle with low self-esteem, where we wrongly assume that our goals and interests are inferior to other people's goals and interests, and that is not necessarily true. We want people to like us. When we say yes, that means that we're doing something for them, hence they would like us even more. We want to feel valuable. So you're the expert in this XYZ thing, and you are the to-go person. So now it's up to you to say yes to every single thing when someone comes and asks you for this thing that you're being an expert at, because you want to feel valuable or you want your opinion to be heard. So want to be valuable is also another one. You want to avoid conflicts, so we want to avoid conflicts, hence we say yes, because if we say no, then we'll have to explain to people why we don't want to help them, and that might create tensions between friendship or colleague or you name it. So we tend to avoid conflicts by saying yes. The last reasons why we say yes, in my opinion, is FOMO, fear of missing out. We want to say yes so we have the opportunities to do whatever it is that we want to be a part of and not be excluded from the group, hence we say yes. So these are some top reasons I think why we say yes. Now, as a personal reflection, why I say yes, after analyzing, I would say I say yes because I want to help others. Especially, I feel like when someone come up to me on a project, or I take care of my parents, and oftentimes I'm the one that's very well versed in English in my family versus compared to my other siblings. So I'm usually a to-go person when it comes to translating, taking them to appointments, doing paperwork, or take care of my parents' medical information. So I'm like the to-go person for my family, and I often say yes out of responsibility as well. I want to get others' approval, so kind of like I would say I'm a people pleaser. I want to please people by saying yes because, again, I want to be liked, and I want to make sure that folks are being well taken care of. And I guess for me, I have this guilt, like if I say no, I'm turning someone down and disappointing them, so I tend to say yes. The other is I oftentimes also saying yes to avoid conflicts, especially when I have a friend who, would ask for things and I would say yes, but and if I say no, for example, they would be very persistent. Well, like, I help you with this and why do you help me with that? So they'd be more persistent with it, and then of course I kind of like, okay, fine, I'll do it. It doesn't take that long, right? So these are some reasons why I say yes. It's so important for you to really reflect on why you say yes to when people are asking for things of you, from you, in terms of your time. It's because time is such a precious commodity and you can never take it back. So to be honest, I've always struggled with time management in a sense that I put other people's priorities above mine because I want to make sure that they are being well taken care of. So oftentimes I felt stretched thin, and this was when in school, in pharmacy school, as well as residency. And I would honestly think after residency with my resident director, Dr. Cato, who I love dearly, who's no longer with us, but all the lessons I had learned from him on why I say yes to things. And we had very long conversation. Another mentor of mine who's past professor at my alma mater also talked to me about priority management and making sure I don't stretch myself thin. So it took me years of learning about myself and also reflecting on things that I have done in the past regarding why we say yes. And when we say yes, it's like commitments to family, career, organizations, your work. So being able to evaluate why you say yes will help you to learn to say no, which is another video I will be posting soon. But for this video, I really want to encourage you to think about why you say yes and what are those reasons and the why. Because when you think of the why, you'll be able to, in the next video, show you some tactics and tips on how you can say no politely without feeling guilty and making sure that you take care of your priorities and self-care. For those that have other reasons or know of other reasons why people say yes, or why we say yes, or why you say yes, please post in the comments below. Thank you.